怎么样？
私人飞机考虑一下吧。看看我们，再看看人家，去时装周还能带2条狗。我可以做赵露思的狗吗？
我靠，外面还是下着雨。I'm sure for your idea。哇，我们要自己在暴雨中走过去吗？外面下着雨。另外那个姐姐也挡住了那个 Bottega。仿佛我心血在地。
可以吃，那是我的阿迪亚姆，不可以。
你看我的songmont就轻松很多 ，I don't care， 因为它是油蜡皮。
哦，这个超好。纪白希家族的人，Suzi的细胞是。大家好，我是阿豪。
大家好，我是你们的 Lolo。那我们现在呢，正在巴黎时装周。每次巴黎时装周啊，都忙得4脚朝天。
没错。
这次在非常繁忙的行程里面，我们 take one day off 休息一下，来巴黎见一个远道而来的好朋友。
没错，那就是 songmont 山下有松。这一次呢，他把大漠中的东方驿站搬来了巴黎时装周。
是的，
快和我们一起去看一下吧。
巴黎时装周也是出席了啊，竟然搬来了啊songmont这座来自山西的大山。
没错，来自山西的国风美学最近真的是火爆全球。不仅有黑神话，让全世界的游戏迷挑灯夜读《西游记》，也让山西的众多名胜古迹大大出圈了一把。比如说像晋城玉皇庙啊、临汾小西天等等。
是的，那作为首个来巴黎时装周举办 pop up 的中国箱包品牌啊，我觉得它把中国的审美带到了欧洲来。欧洲啊也是幸运了，吃到了中国中原审美的西瓜。
为他们感到高兴，
吃上了花馍馍。第一眼看到的就是这个来自于中国云冈石窟的这种风化佛像雕像的一个抽象的装置艺术，我觉得这太中国了，而且整个线条又很现代，模拟了风和时间经过佛像的这个痕迹。
我们现在来到了大爆款菜篮子的身边，火到我家每一个人都人手一个，而且是不同颜色的。
火到你爸妈的姐妹团人手一个。
对的，
他爸妈在拍照的时候每个人都这样。
对。
为什么那么深受中国人喜欢？我觉得它的灵感来源是一个根植于中国人记忆的一个传统玩具，就是风筝啊，又叫纸鸢。
大家可以看到这个纸鸢上有用竹条编成的框架，这一个椭圆形，哎，是不是也可以在菜篮子的侧面所找到？这个结构可以帮助包包在非常松弛、皮质非常柔软、舒适的同时，让它有个非常立体的廓形。
对，
而且经久耐用，无论你用多久，它只要放在那儿就能自己站在那儿。
大家不要再说这个包像爱马仕了，这个包其实是来自于我们千年的纸鸢啊。
songmont 的创始人傅松告诉我们，这次远渡重洋有比展示产品更重要的是，阔别1年，我们和他重新对话。
那我们今天也特别荣幸又见到了松姐。上次上过我们节目以后，感觉怎么样？
感觉被治愈了，
感觉被治愈了。
对，很多朋友都跟我们讲说，我在一个博主那里看到了你们采访，我说是AHALOLO吗？他们说是，我感觉我要给你做广告。
我们影响力还是有一点的啊，
非常有，非常有，尤其是在海外都有，真的。
这次来巴黎感觉怎么样？
巴黎非常不一样，很有历史的这种痕迹，有很多时间的质感。我一开始会以为巴黎会脏乱差，但实际上它比我想象中好。然后为了巴黎，我们做了很多准备，我们买了那种就是防盗的腰包、防盗刷卡的卡套等等，发现其实都不太能用得上。
对，我觉得很多地方你一定要自己亲身经历过，然后很多东西你要自己买过、用过才知道它的好，是不是？
对，就是小马过河一样，要自己亲身过去，然后不要听老牛说什么。
是的，然后其实，在5年前、6年前，我们就有接触到songmont的包，当时我们就震惊于songmont的包的制作工艺和选料的用心。 所以我们一直在推荐 songmont 的包，以及日常自己真的在使用，觉得真的很好。
你们很有眼光。
这次为什么第一次选巴黎作为这个 pop up 的店的选址？
也是机缘巧合，有一个原因是因为要离你们近一点。然后也希望大家在线下，大家知道我们到底是什么样子的，
还是让大家在现实中来摸一下，感受一下，感受一下它的五金，感受它的皮料的选择，
感受一下背后的故事和我们想呈现的美学。
刚才看完展以后，让我印象非常深刻的一个，就是你展示了你用海洋的塑料去做新的环保皮革，然后去做包，然后它那个质感做的，我觉得跟皮就没有什么区别了。
对，它是很软，
而且很轻。
对，虽然它不是真皮，但它让人觉得也有温度。
对，我觉得这样的社会担当是很多国际性大企业正在做的，但是我很惊喜，就是您在做，
就一切按照自己的内心嘛，想做什么就做什么。
其实给更多的消费者更多的选择，现在可能就是它是那种环保主义的。
是，有很多的用户跟我们说，他们想要就是酥皮和这种可以回收的，我们觉得它是一件非常有意义的事情。人生本身没有意义，但是我们却希望能够寻找一些让人觉得在这个 moment 我们觉得值得记忆的事情。
对，生命本身没有意义，有意义的是在你有限的生命做出了什么样的事，是不是？
对，
我觉得你还像之前一样那么的谦虚。
彼此。
我希望就是和中国品牌一起成长嘛，因为我
humble 嘛。
对，我觉得时尚圈需要中国品牌的力量。
对，因为大家知道很多法国的品牌，通过法国品牌知道了卢浮宫，知道了香舍利榭，知道很多地方。那其实也应该会通过中国品牌知道南禅寺，然后知道山西，知道云冈石窟。
songmont 的热忱吸引到了有着相同理想的人，其中就有时装大师 Givenchy 的直系超模 Suzi 的 Givenchy。Hi guys, I'm here at the exhibition of songmont in Paris Fashion Week, and right next to me is the one and only fashion icon Suzi de Givenchy.
Hi, you're very kind. I'm very happy to be here.
Well, Suzi, let's get the question out of the way. The Givenchy, that is like one of the most powerful last names in fashion history. I know that you came to Paris for love and the last name just came with the marriage, but every article I read about you, they have the Givenchy in highlights in the titles. How do you feel about that?
It is my name. I do understand what you're saying where it is highlighted, but I think it's just because I'm a bit of an anomaly where you don't expect necessarily to see someone who looks like me wearing that name. And that it could be a little bit surprising in the beginning, so maybe people put highlights on that just because it's something that's unexpected. Very often for work, we only go by first names. So I'm just Suzi. On the call sheet, sometimes you don't even have the last names. So I'm really on the job because I am me.
I love that. Let's talk more about Suzi. You come from a multicultural background. You were born in Hong Kong, raised in New York, and moved to Paris. I recall that you once shared that when you were a teenager, all you wanted to do is to like fit in with your friends because there weren't a lot of Asian girls in school. Now you are an international supermodel. What does it mean to you to be an Asian face in the fashion industry now?
For me, it's very powerful. You were talking about the power of my name. I think what's more powerful is my presence in this industry. And I call myself an accidental model because I didn't look for this. It came to me. And I do believe in destiny. I am here because maybe in my little way, I can help bring a diversity that maybe needs to be shown a little bit more. Women of a certain age, women a different background, Asian, because let's face it, fashion has, up till now, maybe it's changing a little bit, but up till now it's been very Caucasian.
Yeah, dominated by the Western world.
That's right. I'm here for a reason. I can maybe inspire people and that they can relate to me, saying that, you know, I'm not 20 years old, I'm 57 years old. I'm very honest about that, I don't hide it. And I'm even proud of it because there are not many women of my age in the industry who look like me. I think that's very interesting and that is what motivates me.
For sure. I want to second that because I think it gives me great joy to see more Asian faces walking down the runway and the whole world is valuing Asian market not because the ability to spend money but also the amazing aesthetics behind it. And I think not only persons but also like brands are being recognized in the platform of the whole world. songmont is a really good example. Where I live in London, I see girls walking down streets and carrying songmont bags. Because of its creative designs, it has a lot of interest in the world now. How did you know this brand? What's your first impression of songmont?
When my agency spoke to me about it, we thought that it could be very interesting because it is a very high-level brand. And what interests me is the fact that it is leaning toward the sustainability, how we need to live with nature, and that we need to coexist. I am really very happy also that it's a Chinese brand that is focusing on that. Like, there are other brands as well who are focusing on that, and I think that we need more of that. And we all need to work together to preserve this planet. And when you see, you know, that they have created this magnificent sculpture with recycled cardboard in 2 days, it's quite incredible.
And I want to come back a little bit more on your modeling career. We just chatted about this is your 6th year. Can we have a round of applause for Suzi? Congratulations!
Thank you. But, I mean,
during the last 5 years, I've seen that you've done all these editorials and runways for these big names like Balenciaga, Schiaparelli, lolo-may, Off-White, etc., etc. I love your fashion moments, but you know what? What interests me more, what I enjoy more, is your Instagram page.
Thank you. That's very kind. And you know what? That makes me very happy because I work very hard on my Instagram page. You know, when I started, I hardly knew what Instagram was. I was kind of nervous about it, you know, because it's really putting yourself out there. And what they told me, which made a lot of sense to me and which comforted me, is they said, just be yourself. It doesn't really matter what people want to see is you. And that's what I have really tried to do. I try to stay true to myself. I try to be authentic. I write a lot of my own texts. I do a lot of the photos, but you can tell because it's usually like selfies. And so I am proud of it because it really does represent who I am and what I like to convey.
You know, my favorite post of you is the one that you did for the Gucci Hospital loafer.
Oh, yes.
That photo.
Oh, well, that was the editorial.
Alone. It was so sassy and bold. But what's even better is the caption. I think the caption is too good not to share with you guys. Here I quote, "This is me smashing through my glass ceilings, and this is me embracing all the facets of myself. This is me with my strengths and my weaknesses. I am learning that I am my own armor. I am my own journey. I am learning to say this is me." And you topped it off with sending out love, peace, and smash ceilings. That is brilliant. Yes, what kind of glass ceilings are we talking about here?
We have glass ceilings that are imposed by society, but we also have glass ceilings that are imposed by ourselves. And for that shoot, I smashed my own ceilings. And maybe some of society's as well. But mainly my own, because growing up, I didn't think I was beautiful, and I didn't think I had my body. I was like, you know, I was very proud of that editorial because as a woman of my age, doing something like that, that's maybe more expected from a 20-year-old, I think that it was very powerful for myself to advance in my career, and as a woman. You know, so I'm very proud of that one.
Well, you're just full of wise words. It's been such a pleasure chatting with you, Suzi.
Thank you so
It's
much.
my pleasure to get to know you, not as a model, but as a person. That's
Thank
beautiful.
You. Thank you so much.
好啦，在老朋友songmont的 pop-up 里面休息了一下，我立刻感到整个人活力满满了。
这里面还蛮多人的，
对，
人挤人，人悠人啊。
很多人都是逃离一下巴黎时装周的纷纷扰扰，来这里充电一下。很开心能看到像songmont这样优秀的中国品牌走出国门，站在世界的舞台上面，让欧洲人民大开眼界。
也希望更多有能力的品牌，然后也来欧洲来办办秀，给大家看一看中国现在的实际能力。
好了，本次节目就是以上这样。如果你觉得本次节目看得还开心的话，想支持一下我们中国品牌的话，就请不要吝啬为我们点赞、转发、收藏、评论哦。
都可以邀请您关注。那我们下期节目再见，
拜拜。